Alright, here's the table. Working on some more terrain still. Will's built this. Has an actual working clock in it, which is quite awesome. So we're going to be playing on this. We have making new terrain every day. So, yeah, there's access ladders to both sides and everything. So, yeah, it's kind of a rematch here. 2,500 points of my Imperial Guard versus Eldar. This is the list. Might look familiar. 2 Russes, Pask and Executioner, 3 Vet squads with demolitions, lots of Meltas and Flamers, a Priest and a Lord Commissar in one of them, a squad of Vets with snipers and a las cannon, 2 Scout Sentinels and 3 Armored Sentinels with las cannons and Hunter Killers. All my Russes have sponsons and las cannons. What do you got?
Adam's let me play with 2 special characters today. One is the Wraithseer.
My Wraithseer is going to betray me.
And then the Specters. It is a heavy support choice.
Those are going to be awesome.
For our codex. Then I got another heavy support of Reapers. Got anti-tank, anti-infantry, hopefully. Little brother of the Wraithseer. Got a set of striking Scorpions. Eldrad's my other HQ to lead the army. Guardian Bike Squad with a Warlock with a Spear. 5 Wraith Guard with a Warlock and the Scatter Laser. Dragons and the Bright Lances. A set of Pathfinders. 15 Guardians, which are up here, with a Warlock and a Bright Lance. And 10 Dire Avengers with Defend and Shimmer Shield and another Bright Lance Wave Serpent.
Alright, that'll be interesting, that's for sure. Yeah, can't wait to get killed by that D-cannon. We're going to roll here in just a minute. Okay, so, do you want to roll for mission? Okay, Annihilation.
Ooh.
I think that's not horrible for me. It certainly could be worse.
I think that's good for you, because I gotta kill tanks.
I do have squadrons of Russes, which I usually don't do. And deployment, thank goodness it's not Dawn of War, that's a Spearhead.
Oh.
That's going to be interesting on this map.
Ooh.
And Initiative. 5 and a 5. Well, we're going to do this again.
Oh, crap.
3 and a 2. Oh.
I think I'll...
You want to go second?
Go first.
You sure? You want to get your second power?
I think I want to take this corner.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I had a feeling that's all that was going to come. Yeah. So Will's going to be setting up there, including on half of that, and I'll be dying over here. Okay, this is the Eldar deployment. Got Reapers up in the tower, jet bikes back here hiding. Wraithseer, Wraith Lord getting cover behind them since he has the invulnerable save. Guardians with a Bright Lance, Fire Dragons with a Bright Lance, Wave Serpent.
Eldrad.
Yeah, Eldrad with the Dire Avengers, yeah, and a Bright Lance, Wave Serpent. I've got Wraith Guard back here and a Scatter Laser one. You got the Specters hiding around back there. Because they're relentless, so they can jump out and shoot me this turn. And then some Pathfinders up here in this building. I've got my snipers in this building, so we're kind of staring each other down. Chimera with the veterans, Chimera with veterans, Chimera with veterans. This one's got the Commissar and the Priest. I've got my Pask Russ, Executioner, 2 Russes and a squadron, 2 Russes and a squadron, 3 Armored Sentinels, and then I've got my Scout Sentinels outflanking and Marbo just coming in. And I'm going to try to seize the initiative, because if I do, this will really help me, so no dice. Alright, your turn 1. Alright, top of 1 is over. Fire Dragons and Wraith Guards flew 24 inches and ran another 12 in the shooting phase, so they are in my face. And they're fortuned. Jet Bikes are up here and flew forward and moved again in the assault phase, so they're coming in my face. Specters kind of hung back. Divination moved around a few units a little bit. So the Specters moved over here, then moved forward. They actually combined their shots, got a glance and a pen on this, immobilized and shaken. So they're doing their job, that's for sure. Traffic jamming all my stuff back there. Shutting down my melta guns. This guy used, which power is it? enlivened on himself to make him come back on a 6 if he dies. He did a wound to himself doing that.
With the pearls.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
He's first time doing it. Give him a break.
He needs to warm up. Right as my last cannons come to bear, and they both ran. Mostly because of range. There was a lot of range issues. The Exarch here was like out of range of these guys with his Tempest launcher. So yeah, Reaper cannons did 1 wound that I didn't save, so I lost 1 guy there. This moved and was out of range of my Chimera. Guardians actually got a glance on the Chimera and stunned it, right? Shaken. Yeah, can't move or shoot. And the Pathfinders shot at these. 5 shots, 1 hit, and then 4 plus 2 wound, none of them wound. So yeah, it was so basically immobilized and can't shoot and can't move or shoot, but have a bit to deal with, and go into bottom of 1. Alright, so this round was really good and kind of frustrating, but that's alright. These guys disembarked. They shot both of their melta-guns and threw their demo charge to no effect whatsoever. No cover saves needed to be made. I shot 3 shots from Pask, or actually 5 plasma cannons and a las cannon from Pask at it. No dice. Not even with this +1 armor pen. Shot 2 Russes at it. No dice. Not even a glance that he had to try to save. So that thing was pretty impervious. I insulted it, and I assaulted it. I assaulted it with my melta-bombs, and 1 glance, or I got 1 hit, and then I've got 1 pen from that and took the weapon off. Still fire dragons in it though. Over here, shot melta-guns, nothing. He saved the cover save. Shot all my hunter killers and my las cannons from the sentinels into that, and actually got 1 of my 3 pens through and exploded it. And then Layman Russes they got like 7 hits with their blasts on them, and that killed them all. And let's see, I think that's just about it. Oh no, not quite. I shot these snipers. Last cannon with these guys always misses. Shot 3 sniper rifles at the Wraithseer and got 2 hits and 2 rends, which was insane. He failed both of them, so he's actually down to 1 wound now. And yeah, going to top of 2. Okay, so he just went to using Living on himself again. So 60 comes back to life. And twice in a row, he has rolled double 1s. And a 1 on the save both times.
So he's dead?
He's incredibly unlucky. Well, on a 6 he comes back. No, that's sad.
I didn't even get to use.
Alright, so this turn, most of his stuff entirely missed, but the stuff that didn't did really well. As you saw, the Wraithseer killed himself. Shot the Bright Lance with Guide on my Chimera, rolled like a 2 or something like that. Rangers shot at my guys here. 3 wounds, I did 3 saves. Wraithlord shot at the Sentinels, I believe. Got 1 shaken result in there, so one of them can't shoot. These guys all combined their fire. Didn't get the armor 14, they missed. They got like a 2, so a 12. But the Haywire hit both of these. I saved this one from cover. This one I didn't get cover, and he took the main weapon off with a penetrating hit. These guys didn't do anything with his spear. Charged, exploded it, which killed 2 of my guys. And they also multi-assaulted my vet squad here. Killed 2 of my guys from the explosion. None of his from the explosion. And I fought back. I lost a 3 total from there, and I only killed 1 guy back. My Power Fist missed entirely, so yeah, he's doing pretty good here. And let's see what else happened.
My Scorpions didn't come in.
Oh yeah, Scorpions didn't come in, so they reminded me I kind of have to rearrange this back here if I don't want to get murdered from outflanking. And Bright Lance didn't do anything. Yes, Fire Dragons. Fire Dragons were big. They obviously exploded the crap out of this. Only did 5 wounds, and with my 5+ save, I actually saved 4 of them, so I only lost 1 guy. Yeah. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. This is the group of my Lord Commissar and the Priest, and time for retaliation.
That's hardcore.
Yeah, it took a lot of shots. I backed this Chimera up. I moved all my Russes against the edge to stop the Scorpions, and same thing with the Sentinels, and then the 2 Scout Sentinels that came on. Shot my multi-laser and my heavy stubber, my 2 melting guns and 3 las guns, and then this entire sniper squad and that at this in order to finally kill the Warlock. So that squad's finally dead. I don't have to worry about the Warlock spearing anything else. Shot my 2 plasma guns left on this at them. Only could hit 2 guys total, and he saved both of his cover saves. let's see, over here. 2 Russes fired on the front one, exploded it. 2 Russes fired on the back one, just shook it. So I fired my 2 last cannons. They didn't do anything. My 2 last cannons and my 200 killers at that took the weapon off. Still didn't stop it, but it's not going to kill anything really this turn. But it slows guys inside. These guys shot. I think I did like 8 wounds or something, and you lost 1 guy. They were all cover saves pretty much from the demo. Charged them and wiped out the squad. I lost 1 in return, and I backed up 4 inches. And yeah, Lord Commissar, he's pretty awesome. I think that's pretty much it. I didn't have much else I could do. Marbo isn't in yet, and Will still has 1 reserve, so going to the top of 3. Alright, so this round, Spectres move forward. This flew over here. He has Guide. I believe this had Fortune, and the guys inside have Fortune. Those move forward. Scorpions came off the complete wrong side of the board, so they're not going to do anything. Reapers got 2 pens and a glance. Really good shooting against this. Took off 2 weapons. And shook it, or stunned it actually, so it can't move or shoot, and it just has a heavy bolter left. These here got 2 glances on this, and can't move or shoot. Wraithlord fired both his weapons at the Russes, didn't manage to score any glances or anything, and that didn't manage to score anything either. I think that's pretty much it, so we're going to be going to bottom of 3 soon. Okay, this turn kind of didn't do nearly as much as I hoped. All 5 of the Sentinel last cannons shot in the Wraithlord, did 1 wound. Kind of rolling kind of poor on my hits this time. So I shot these at him, didn't do anything with my snipers or my last cannon. And so I had to shoot both Layman Russes at him too in order to kill him. Kind of sucks. These two guys fired their meltas into this, didn't do anything. These 2 Russes fired on the guys in the back, got like 6 wounds, 5 wounds, 5 or 6 wounds, who knows. I think I got 6 wounds. I only killed 1 guy, and 4 of them were cover saves, so it's kind of frustrating. But at least I might have reduced their strength by 1. Marbo appeared up here by the Dark Reapers, got a hit, killed 4 of them, so he's probably going to get murdered by the last one. And let's say go into 4, top of 4.
Yeah.
Alright, this turn, gosh. Eldar are starting to really gain some momentum here, despite the lack of forces.
I know, right?
Dark Reaper up there didn't miss any of his shots. Went to ground. Didn't make any of my saves. All I needed is one of those things that happened. So Marbo died. He fell down there at the end. Dark Reaper stands victorious. One of them, by the way. Eldrad and the Dire Avengers got out of the Wave Serpent and flew down yonder. These are fortuned. These are guided. Eldrad was fortuned. Eldrad assaulted this squad. I did 1 wound to him, and he did 1 wound back. Bad luck and good luck for me. So we held. Dire Avengers guided, shot, killed like 5 of these guys. Killed the priest. Yeah, put a wound on the commissar. Yeah. And, yeah, 1 too many, 4 inches. He only made 4 inches for the assault, so he was like a half an inch out. And, so they're still screwed. They can't do much with them against this whole squad of Dire Avengers, but, you know, whatever. These guys were moved over here, shot into these with no cover. Glance, got a 6. Kind of annoying with the Haywire Blast, and made it so one of these can't shoot. Bright Lance over here shot, and exploded one of the Sentinels. So I'm actually losing quite a bit over here. And don't have this firepower this turn. They're pretty much screwed in the long run. And this squad is not big enough to take on the Dire Avenger, so we'll see how that goes. And I'm down to Layman Russ, so...
That's bottom of 4.
Yeah, bottom of 4. Alright, this was the bottom of 4. Yep. I shot this first. I rearranged it. I embarked my Lord Commissar here, backed these up. Not when these Sentinels just moved, not much movement. Plasma Cannon, both scattered directly onto my guys, like 11 inches. It was ridiculous, like 7 inches. It was insane. I killed 4 of my own guys by the end of this turn. Surprisingly not more, because I had cover saves. And I did no wounds to you. I don't think I killed anything with this vehicle,
yeah,
including the last cannon or the plasma cannons. They all landed on over there. 2 Layman Russes fired into this group. I got 1 hit, which killed all but the Exarch, and killed like a Spectre. That's including all the heavy bolters and all that too. And the other one scattered way over here, killed more of my guys, and actually instant killed Eldrad because he failed his 3+ invulnerable save with rerolls. and it's instant death. So somehow I got out of this combat. My guys ran up a flight in the middle of the shooting phase. Go figure. I've never had that happen once in my life before. So extremely interesting game. This here fired on them with everything. Did like 7 wounds. He saved 2 of them with a 4+ cover save. They passed leadership. Specters passed leadership. Fired all 3 las cannons I could shoot this turn into the Specters. Did nothing. They fired into him and killed, I think, 1 more. So they're down to just the Exarch and 1 guy. And the guys inside finished off the Dire Avenger, Exarch. So top of 5 could be last round now. Alright, this turn. These guys, Rangers of Pathfinders, actually shot at this. Didn't do anything, no 6s. Bright Lance at this, failed to hit. These guys shot into this vehicle. 1 penetrating hit with the single guy, and 1 nothing here, and 1 glance against this with the Exarch Haywire Blast. Can't shoot and immobilized. Scorpions embarked, and this flew forward, and bottom of 5. Alright, this round, these 3 shot, killed 1 Spectre. This 1 shot killed the last one. Single Layman Russ shot and actually rolled a direct hit and a hit with his last cannon and wounded with both, and failed 1 save on the Reaper, so they're dead. Fired melta guns here into that. Wave Serpent didn't do anything. I also fired them in the Specters and didn't do anything. Both of these fired into the Wave Serpent. I got 1 las cannon and 1 direct hit on it and nothing. And that's pretty much it. So roll to see if we go on. 3+ we do. We do. So yeah. Turn 6. Alright, this round. This flew over here from there. Catapults into this. Getting ready to disembark some Scorpions and kill me next turn. And stopping me from disembarking. Didn't do any wounds there. And snipers didn't do anything. These guys 1 shot. Exploded Layman Russ, so that's a kill point from that squadron. And going to bottom of 6. Okay, this round I fired 4 las cannons and a 5th las cannon and 2 meltas and a demo charge at that. Thinking I basically did nothing from that. Maybe can't shoot. Yeah, 2 can't shoot results. These 2, though, took off a weapon and immobilized it, so it wrecked. And the guys got out, shot 1 plasma cannon, missed, and 1 las cannon killed 1 guy. These guys shot and killed 4 Guardians. They held. Roll to see if we go to 7. And we don't.
Good game.
Good game. Yeah.